and Donna. So we'll do a round robin of mediumship, and what that means is that we'll go up and we'll do 1, 2, or 3 connections, and then go down, and then one of the other mediums will come up, and so we'll kind of go, it goes like in a circle like that, and that also brings the energy up. We'll probably stop halfway through to do some of the door prizes, and then we'll stop at the end again. So halfway through, we'll have about 15 minutes. You can go to the bathroom and get a drink and look at your great prize that you've got.
And have treats.
And have treats, great treats that Donna made. Yeah, so that would be good. And if you need to go to the bathroom while we're doing the reading and connecting up here, just go ahead, okay? So that's not going to affect our energy, because we focus in on the one person when we start the reading. And so how we do it is, some of us go direct and some of us go indirect. So indirect is I get the information and I ask you out there if anybody can accept it. Even if you can accept half of the information, that would be good. We'll ask you what you can accept. So generally speaking, to start with, when we go indirect, we get most of the information correct. Occasionally we'll get something wrong, or we have to go back. So if there's 3 pieces of evidence and one you're not too sure about, please still raise your hand and let us know that you did get some of the information. And also we'll come to you and we'd like you to say yes, no, or maybe, or I don't know. And
don't feed the medium.
Yeah, and don't, like Claudia said, do not feed the medium. Occasionally we will ask you a question to clarify things as well. And sometimes spirit will come through, and they're always for somebody in the audience, and you may not recognize them. If you don't recognize them, then we will just go to a universal message for everybody, and that's kind of how spirit works in that way. If you do recognize them and you don't want them to come through and ask to talk to them, you're more than welcome to come to one of us later. So we will be videoing this and putting it on the Gateway site, and then we'll put it on my site as well. And you're welcome to pull out your cameras and video anything you want, okay? There's no restriction in this church with us. All right, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else. So, I guess we'll get started here. Turn the glasses down. Okay. All right. Oh, there's a few people here. So when we start, there's usually many spirit people who come in and join us. A lot of them line up, and they some of them are polite and some of them aren't polite. Some of them will stand back and some of them won't stand back. Okay, so just trying to sort out who I want, because there's lots of people here that have come through. Okay, so the first gentleman I'm going to bring through, I actually want to go to Sharon, if you don't mind.
No.
Okay?
No.
Okay, sorry. Typically I work indirect, but Spirit has just said Sharon. Okay, you all right with me coming to you? Okay, I want to say, I'll just describe this gentleman, right? Kind of average, tall, slender. And he was showing me a shared memory. He's showing me like in a barn or outside of the barn, and him saying, you can get on the horse, I'm not giving you a lift up. You're quite capable of getting on it yourself. Would you understand that?
Okay.
Yeah, and he's laughing because he wants you to have independence. He wants you to be able to like get up and get on yourself and get going yourself, and he doesn't want to be able to have to be around to help you. Would you understand that?
Possibly.
Okay, all right, I'll give you a little bit more here. He had a I won't say a warped sense of humor, but he had a good sense of humor that he wanted you to be a little bit independent. Would you understand that?
I'm not quite sure who it is.
Yeah, okay, all right. So this gentleman, this is a shared memory that he's bringing through for you from him in a rural setting, in like outside of a barn, like where there's fences and there are a couple of horses there, and it's like, you know, you are responsible for taking up your own horse, and I'm not responsible for that, and you know, do it and let's go. Okay, can you get that? I want to say this is your husband. Would you understand that?
Feels like it.
Yeah, yeah. And he's not saying much else, but he wanted to bring that thing in to say that independence is good, right? And always strive for independence, and you are a very independent woman. Yeah, it's a very, very short message that he's given you, and this is pretty much what it was. Don't think you can't do anything, because you absolutely can do anything. Okay? May I leave that with you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to thank him for coming in Spirit's love and light and let him go. Okay. The next person I have, I actually want to come to one of you ladies. Would you understand a young woman who passed away in I want to say a car accident? She had long dark hair.
No.
Okay, if this resonates with anybody, please let me know. So this young woman, she was slender, she had long darkish hair, and she was driving, and it wasn't her fault, but she passed away, and it was a sudden incident that she passed away. She was the type of person that loved life here, and she was very vibrant and very happy. It was very sad to a lot of people that she passed suddenly. Would anybody be able to take this gentleman? This lady, I mean? Okay, keep going here. Right. She's telling me that she liked the rain, like she liked to walk in the rain, and she had an umbrella. She liked to take her umbrella and walk in the rain. Okay. Is this familiar to anybody? Does anybody know a young woman who passed in an accident? Okay, all right. So does any of this make sense to you?
Not really.
Okay, this would have been a car accident. Would you understand that? You don't know.
Well,
Okay.
this person wasn't in a car, no.
Okay, so this person was hit by a car? Yeah, okay, all right. And was she slender and she had dark hair? Okay, all right, then I think I'm with you. Do you understand that she was well liked by everybody? Yeah, and she had a kind heart, and she would do anything she would go out of her way for anybody? Okay, and this would be a friend of yours? Okay, all right, and your name?
Jane.
Jane, right, Jane. Okay, may I come to you, Jane? All right. So I'm saying that she's seen a lot in her life, like the life that she had here. She experienced a lot. Would you understand that? Yeah, yeah. And so everything that came to her, she was, she could take everything that came to her. She wasn't one of these people that would internalize it. She would share as well. If she had a problem, she would share with people. Okay. All right. What does she tell me here? She's saying that she was quite shocked when she passed. It was like instant, gone. Would you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So she didn't feel any pain when she passed, because when she was hit, she was already gone. And she wanted you to know that there was no pain with passing. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go to a message now. The message from her is that because she lived every day as a great day, and she was very positive, and she said, I want you to take negative things that are in your life and just let them go and take the positive out of it. She said it's like a journey that you're on. If there's you have a bad or negative experience, she said there's always something good in there. One little speck of goodness that you can take out of that and keep that, and then let the rest go. Would you understand that? Okay, all right, may I leave that with you?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm just going to get Charlotte to come up now.
Sorry.